welcome to another episode of Dinosaur Club News. It's your host, Chris Inglewood. Welcome back. We'll start today off with thank yous and fuck yous, as always. First of all, thank you, paper towels, because I don't know who had the idea, but you know, sometimes you don't want to use up a whole towel, but you require more than some tissue. Do I get tissue? Do I get towel? Nah, there's a nice intermediary called paper towel. You gonna get you a paper towel, wipe that little shit up, you know what I mean? Or, get you some potato chips in a paper towel. It's just mind-boggling the things you can do with paper towels that you can't do with regular towels or tissue paper or toilet paper. So thank you, paper towels, for always coming through in those scenarios where we need you. Fuck you, blazers and blue jeans. Why you wearing that? That's tacky. That shit tacky than a motherfucker. Like, do you want to be casual? Do you want to be professional? Cause you're not both. You're neither. Take that fucking blazer off, or put some slacks on. Why you gotta wear a blazer and blue jeans? That's just crazy. It pisses me off, quite frankly. I think I may have done it once, and I'll tell you what, I felt like a complete piece of shit. And I can't imagine anyone would feel any different wearing blue jeans and a blazer. Come on, bro. Don't be that dude in blue jeans and a blazer. Get your ass beat. Today in science news, high altitude birds evolved thicker jackets. Thicker jacket. Birds said, God damn, it's getting cold out this motherfucking high altitude, nigga. You give me a motherfucking Montclair out this bitch. A study of 250 species of Himalayan songbirds has revealed how their feathers evolved for higher altitudes. The birds in colder, more elevated environments have feathers with more fluffy down. I bet when they go to the lower altitude, they be pulling all the lower altitude birds, girls too. You see me over here, shorty? Them niggas at this altitude ain't got this jacket. This is a high altitude jacket. You can't fuck with this in a lower altitude. I'm a high altitude type motherfucker. The insight reveals how feathers provide the tiniest birds with such efficient protection from extreme cold. That's that Canadian goose on the songbird. It also provides clues about which species are more at risk from climate change. And think about that. The motherfucker got that thick ass jacket. That climate start getting hot. Now motherfucker start sweating. Now the jacket is wet. Now you can't fly. Now you gotta see all them niggas in the lower altitude that, you know what I'm saying, you was into it with because you was stealing their girls and all that. Sticky situation. Climate change. You know what I mean? Smaller birds, which lose heat faster, also tend to have longer feathers in proportion to their body size. We've been using down jackets for a long time, but we haven't understood how those feathers work on a bird. The same at work in a jacket, right? Keep the motherfuckers warm. Is that what scientists is doing? We doing down studies? In other news, traffic noise impairs songbirds' abilities. I mean, traffic noise impairs everybody's abilities probably, right? A test of songbirds' problem-solving skills has revealed how traffic noise impairs the animal's abilities. Scientists set zebra finches a battery of foraging tasks in the presence or absence of the noise. They found that the sound of passing cars diminished the bird's ability to find food. That's fucked up. They kidnapped a bunch of birds and put them through a test. Like, hey man, try and find some food. And then y'all try and find some food with this loud ass noise in the background. That would be hard. I probably would do worse on the test too if there was just loud ass traffic in the background. Probably hard to do anything with loud ass traffic in the background. That's why we have windows. You roll them up, you know what I mean? Just hearing a car drive by is enough to really affect their performance. I bet it's a bird. A car will kill you as a human. And we at least know how to operate vehicles, but a bird, I hear a car coming at them, they're like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? That shit sounded big as fuck. And it was loud as a bitch too. God damn. Where'd the food go? The tasks were designed to mimic problem solving and foraging. One involved retrieving food from beneath leaf-like lids that the birds had to flip over to reveal the reward. In another test, the birds had to work out the way into a cylinder that had a piece of food inside. These some easy-ass tests. These some stupid-ass birds, low-key. Almost twice as likely to do the task correctly if they don't hear traffic noise. This is causing massive disruption to mate choice systems that have been in place for hundreds of thousands of years. This affects how a species will evolve, develop, and adapt over time. The bird that was top of the chain, if he ain't doing good on that traffic noise test, the other birds will be like, yeah, I don't know about that bird. Motherfucker can't even find food with traffic behind him. We can change road surfaces. Think about redesigning a vehicle's tires. I think there are great scope for trying to reduce noise. We just have to be clever with our engineering. Bro, ain't nobody trying to ride no quiet ass car. Motherfucker want to rev that shit. Ain't nobody trying to have no quiet ass shit, bro. That's why you don't see Priuses in the hood like that. Ain't nobody trying to do a donut in a Prius. Can you do a donut in a Prius? Bitcoin consumes more electricity than Argentina. Damn, motherfucking Argentina. I don't know if that's bad for Bitcoin or good for Argentina or bad for Argentina. Like maybe they just broke like that. Like damn, y'all ain't even got enough shit to power up there. That you got Bitcoin outdoing y'all. Mining for the cryptocurrency is power hungry, involving a heavy computer calculation to verify transactions. Cambridge researchers say it consumes around 121 terawatt hours a year, and it is unlikely to fall unless the value of the currency slumps. Critics say electric car firm Tesla's decision to invest heavily in Bitcoin undermined its environmental image. The currency's value hit a record of 48 bands this week, following Tesla's announcement that it had bought 1.5 billion Bitcoin and plan to accept it as payment in the future. As the price increases, so does the energy consumption, according to Michael Rocks, researcher at Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance, who co-created the online tool that generates these estimates. Oh, okay, they got a little chart. So Bitcoin is up there with Norway, Argentina, Ukraine, but they ain't nowhere near even motherfucking Canada. And Canada ain't on, come on, Canada? They ain't doing shit. Like they definitely producing energy, but we probably pushing out more terawatts in California than Canada, and they not even close to Canada on this little chart. You know what I'm saying? USA shitting on motherfuckers. China really doing it with the energy usage, which I get it. It should probably be even more energy usage. If it was as much people in America as it is in China, we'd be blowing China out the water with the energy. Come on now. Bitcoin is literally anti-efficient, author of Attack of the 50-Foot Blockchain explained. So more efficient mining hardware won't help. It'll just be competing against other efficient mining hardware. This means that Bitcoin's energy use and hence its CO2 production only spirals outwards. Tesla got $1.5 billion in environmental subsidies in 2020, funded by the taxpayer. It turned around and spent $1.5 billion on Bitcoin, which is mostly mined with electricity from coal. How the fuck are we still using coal? I thought that shit ended with slavery. Who the fuck where do you even buy coal at? Whose town is powered by coal? Bet the drinking water's terrible. A carbon tax on cryptocurrencies could be introduced to balance out some of the negative consumption. Tax them up. Tax that ass, bro. Y'all want to tax me, the motherfucking Bitcoin over here, you know what I'm saying, pushing out more terawatts than Argentina. Put tax on them bitches. In crime news, Southern California man must pay more than $200,000 after selling dozens of sick puppies to families. That's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might could sell, you might could sell drugs. You might could sell cars. But you a real hustler? You a real hustler if you could sell a sick puppy to a family. Repeatedly. Not even feel bad about it. Like, yeah, nigga, that's what I do. I'm about my chicken. I'm slaying these sick ass puppies. Nigga finna die in 2 weeks. Don't give a fuck. Here, take it, innocent family, and let me get my $300. Gustavo Gonzalez, 27, pleaded no contest on Friday to one misdemeanor count of selling live animals on the street. From February 2018 to April 2019, Gonzalez allegedly sold dozens of sick puppies to families in Southern California. Most of the puppies died after the families brought them home. That's why you don't sell that's why you don't buy puppies off the side of the road. What did he say? He was selling live animals on the street. You don't buy a puppy off the street. If you find a puppy off the street, just take it. You don't pay for no puppy on the street. Because that nigga might got worms, lice, some more shit. You don't know what the fuck a puppy off the street gonna have. Why the fuck would you pay for a puppy off the street? I remember it was this motherfucker doing the same shit out here. He was selling turtles in the parking lot. And something told me, like, why is this nigga selling turtles in the parking lot? This shit don't even sound right. It don't sound good. Maybe something's wrong with the turtles. I'm not finna just buy it off the street. I'm gonna just take it off the street. If it's on the street, it's a street animal. You know what I'm saying? The pets we bring into our homes become a beloved part of our family. Trying to sell sick puppies to unsuspecting people is just plain wrong, District Attorney George Gascon said in a statement. It ain't wrong. They stupid for buying puppies off the street. You knew you let your kid down. Soon as you said, you know what? Let's buy this puppy off the street. Let's not even go to Petco. Let's not go to the shelter. Let's just buy this puppy right here with this man on the street. You knew you let your kid down right there. Ain't nothing wrong with selling sick puppies. The worser crime is purchasing sick puppies off the street. You an adult doing that? I understand if it was some kids maybe, because kids is dumb. But as an adult, you should know better not to buy puppies off the street. But, you know, it is what it is. Gonzalez was sentenced to 87 days in jail. He will also be on probation for 1 year and was ordered to pay 203 bands in restitution to the 63 victims. Damn. 203 racks? How much was he selling them bitch-ass puppies for? That's a nice-ass hustle. Imagine he didn't get caught. He was just up a couple hundred. I said it before, I'll say it again. They ain't gonna catch you with everything. He probably low-key made $500,000. It might be worth 87 days in jail if they only caught you with 63 victims, but you really had 130 sick puppy victims. You sold sick puppies to 130 families, made $500,000. Do the math. It's math. He must also undergo 1 year of animal cruelty counseling and is prohibited from owning or being around any animals for 10 years. Well, was he abusing it? Why he got to go to animal cruelty? Was he making them sick? That just sounds unnecessary. And that's taxpayer dollars they got to pay for that shit, right? These classes. Just tell the nigga he can't ever own puppies again. How about that? How about he fucked his chance up? How about this nigga gonna be a cat person? The judge should say, hey, you're gonna be a cat person the rest of your life after this last incident. You still good with cats, but you can't fuck with no more dogs ever again. Because it's cheaper for the taxpayer. But nah, they don't give a fuck about you. I digress. Customers and staff of gun store opened fire at shooter. This just sounds like a terrible place to be a shooter at. You don't want to open fire around no gun store. Because you know it's probably some guns in the mix. Probably. Customers and staff at a New Orleans area gun shop and shooting range on Saturday opened fire on a shooter who killed 2 people in an incident in which the shooter also died. The AAP reports that the incident occurred in the afternoon at the Jefferson Gun Outlet. According to the sheriff, 2 people were shot who are now in the hospital are in stable condition. None of the dead or wounded have yet been identified. We heard gunshots and screaming. When the police came, they escorted us out. I could see glass everywhere. It was just really scary scene. Russell described shattered glass and bullet casings spread out across the gun shop as he was being let out and bullet holes in his car. He told the AP there was a man laid out in the parking lot near his car. Ew, a body by my car. I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta be careful where you having your shootouts, where you're gonna draw down at. If you're gonna draw down, it's probably 3 places you don't want to draw down at by accident. That is a police station, a police station, and then the other 2 is probably a gun shop and a gun range. That's how you not know that's where you at. Them niggas been training for that all day. They probably just bought a new gun, was testing it out, and was like, damn, this motherfucker kick. I like this bitch. Bah, 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 bah. And then they see you draw down. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful where you drawing down at, bro. That's a wild place to just pull your pistol out. Have you been to a gun shop or a gun range? You know the type of motherfuckers that be in a gun shop and or gun range? Them niggas is crazy. You don't want to have too long of a conversation with a motherfucker at a gun shop or a gun range, because after about 3 minutes, you're going to hear some talk about a conspiracy theory that makes 0 sense. And you're just like, all right, well, I'm just going to continue to purchase my weaponry. Good luck with that. Maybe Obama is the devil, but I'm just going to get the rest of my things now, all right? His sandals looked a little too heavy for custom agents in Miami. Their hunch was right. Man, that boy got some heavy-ass sandals, don't he? Why it's so hard for him to lift it? You don't think pushing drugs? No. At the Miami airport? No. Let's just check him anyway. A drug bust at Miami International Airport had a decidedly Florida flavor. Who wrote this? Who wrote this article? Good job, Howard Cohen. One clue. The brown and beige sandals were rather heavy for such a simple-looking pair. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers, a man traveling from Jamaica tried to smuggle more than a pound of coke inside a pair of sandals. A pound of Jamaican white in his sandals. On Friday, officers said they found a white powdery substance and a tiny drug balloon or pellet concealed in the casual footwear during baggage inspection. The item weighed about 1.3 pounds and field tested positive for cocaine. 1.3 pounds? Is that heavy for a sandal? I was thinking, let me see, man. Yeah, this bitch right here probably like maybe a quarter pound. Nah, this like an 1/8 pound right here. This can't even be. It's probably like weigh like an 1/8. So that would be a heavy ass sandal. Maybe it was leather. I don't know. I'm sure a leather sandal probably weigh about 1 pound. Maybe, I don't know. But why sandals? Of all the shoes, I get you don't want to be conspicuous at the Miami airport, but maybe get a heavier shoe where it's gonna be harder to notice. I ain't saying you gotta wear Timbs and smuggle a pound through some Timbs, because that might look crazy. Like, why this nigga got Timbs on in Miami? This sounds troublesome, period. Let's just search the motherfucker. But, you know, maybe a little bit heavier shoe. You know, maybe some Jordan 1s or something. Like, you might wear some Jordan 1s in Miami. You know what I mean? You might wear some Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks in Miami. And them probably weigh more than the sandals. So just be careful out there when you smuggling, bro. They not fucking around with you smugglers, bro, period. They also discovered that he swallowed more than 24 pellets filled with coke. Damn, what? When he was questioned by custom agents, the traveler admitted to swallowing cocaine. He probably got scared, like, hey, man, so y'all found the sandal coke? Oh, damn, all right, well, I also swallowed a bunch of coke. I don't know if it's going to kill me. Just want to let y'all know I might need to go to the hospital since y'all already got me. It's important to deter this type of illegal activity, which can be fatal if a pellet bursts. Smugglers looking to bring in illicit drugs will be caught no matter what the concealment method is. That's not true. Niggas get through every day. Y'all ain't gonna catch everybody. On February 11th, they posted on Twitter the arrest of a passenger who tried to smuggle .43 almost a half a brick of coke inside a pair of sneakers. See, a half a brick inside a pair of your sneakers, that's a lot. You're smuggling too much. Just take 2 trips, mail it or something, I guess. I don't know. Gotta be smart. Y'all know what y'all doing, man. Y'all know what come with the shit. You get caught smuggling, you're gonna go to jail. You know what the game is. So just try your best. And you might fuck around and come up. You know what I mean? I'm not endorsing drug smuggling, but I'm endorsing smart drug smuggling. All right, today we're reviewing Kentucky Fried Chicken in Boston, Massachusetts. Nothing says Kentucky Fried Chicken like Boston. Online it said they closed at 11 p.m. and my boyfriend went at 10:23 p.m. and they didn't let him go in. They said, or closed. I'm so angry face. Hey man, it's KFC. Can't guarantee they're gonna be open all night. 10:23, close enough. I don't know if you ever worked at a restaurant, man, but soon as it gets close to the hour before we supposed to close, we start shutting shit down. We cleaning shit. I'm gonna fuck around and lock the door at 10:30. If we close at 11, I'm gonna fuck around. If you walk in at 10:23, we closed, bitch. The chicken was old and dry, and the vegetables were canned tasting. Sounds like KFC. Nah, I'm just... KFC chicken usually don't be dry, and that's the problem. It's like too moist. Why is chicken so moist and it's fried? It's not a good moist. It's a nasty moist. I wonder what kind of vegetables they got that taste canned. Maybe they were. Staff very ghetto. Food was awful. What's wrong with the staff being ghetto? Why that gotta affect your rating? Now I understand the food was awful, but why the fuck can't the staff be ghetto? Tell me that. What is your definition of ghetto, bitch? And why does it affect your rating of the store? You want your Kentucky Fried Chicken to be fancy? You want your shit to have his pinky in the air, nose in the air? Oh, yes, sir. Your chicken is served. That's not fried chicken no more. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being ghetto, bitch. Thomas said, good. 1 star. I wonder what 5 stars is then. If 1 star is good, imagine what 5 stars is to Tomas. My nigga 40. Tomas 40. That's a dope ass name, my nigga. Learn how to rate shit though. I tried to use a KFC coupon at this location and the manager rejected my coupon for a very ridiculous reason. I always use coupon in other KFC locations. All of them accepted. This is the first time I tried to use KFC coupon and got rejected. Very bad customer experience. KFC coupon. What the fuck you need a coupon at KFC for? If you need a coupon to go to KFC, then you just need to go to a food bank. Ain't no shame in it. I was raised off of food banks. You need to save your little money if you need a coupon for KFC, because that shit ain't expensive. That shit ain't good either. The food was dry and the coleslaw had nothing for flavor. The tables were filthy. Nothing was being done about the 2 customers that were harassing other customers. Who eats in at KFC? I don't think I've ever eaten at a KFC ever. I think maybe once to roll up. We did that back in the day. KFC off Colorado Boulevard. But it's like a combo KFC Taco Bell. But needless to say, why you eating in at a KFC? Tables were filthy, of course. Fast food. Clean your own table. Worst KFC. Nobody intelligent works there. They will have a line out the door with 1 register open and 20 people behind the counter. Very unclean. But you keep going back. You keep going back, don't you? Y'all gotta quit eating fast food, bruh. This shit fucking y'all brain up. And y'all gonna go back after you have this terrible experience too. No toilet paper. 6th time I've been there. Always rude. Dining area is always dirty. Slim Fatty? That's your name, Slim Fatty? Hilarious. What's more hilarious is you taking a shit at KFC and that there's no toilet paper. We know what happened, Slim Fatty. There you left a Slim Fatty in the toilet and couldn't wipe your ass. Does not deserve a star after my mother bought KFC for me and my siblings for dinner. I threw up all of the KFC I ate. That's fucked up. That's a funny statement. I threw up all of the KFC. My little brother threw up, and it has been a rough night after eating their food. Now we're both sick. Never again will I ever consume KFC, especially at this location. It is bad. It is not good. And it's what gives fast food such reputation. Money literally thrown out the window. I wish she could get her money back. Just terrible. That's fucked up. I feel bad for you. You threw up all of the KFC that you ate, and your little brother too, and now y'all are both sick. This person is absolutely right. This is what gives fast food a terrible reputation. I paid $5 for 5 pounds of food and it made me throw up. What is this shit? That happened to me once. I was like 10 or 11 or some shit. We went to Good Times. It was my first time going to Good Times. And I got a burger and fries. I threw up all of the Good Times. And it was bad times. I did not have good times with the Good Times. And I didn't eat it again for like at least 8 years. Because I threw up so bad. That shit really scar you. Buffalo wings were terrible, undercooked, and soggy. Now that sounds like KFC. That is grade A KFC experience. Undercooked, soggy chicken. That's what you look for in a KFC. The eating area smelled like spoiled beer, and the floor had beer spilled and was sticky. It's a shame and joke what this KFC has become. The manager actually took care of me, but acted like he could speak to me directly. He's been at this KFC for at least the last 5 years, and the staff is a reflection of this bad customer service. Won't be going back anytime soon. Smiley face or grimace face. Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. Wakanda. Nope. Okay. I didn't know they sold beer at KFC. Maybe they don't. Maybe they just have beer spilled. That's crazy though. You get some undercooked chicken, you be like, hey man, this shit was pink. Oh, my bad, I got you. We're gonna get you another one. We're gonna get you right. Man, nigga, this shit pink too. Can you cook the chicken? I'll fuck it. I'll do it. Watch out. I'll do it. You know how the motherfucker be, man. Last one for the night. Never eat there. Dirty floors. Bathroom and wait staff. I didn't know they had wait staff at KFC. This sounds like a crazy KFC. Maybe motherfuckers is eating at this one if they have waiters. I ain't never been to no KFC that had wait staff. Servers and shit, busting the tables and shit. Shout out KFC, man. Shout out Boston, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful city. That's it for this week. Follow me on social media at Chris Inglewood. Catch y'all next week. Peace.
Thank you.